So today we are making crack chicken noodle. It's not soup, it is a pasta dish. There is my whole chicken. It's been boiling for probably like 2 hours now almost. I'm fixing to pull it so it can cool down and I can shred it for the meal and strain out my broth. Is completely from home scratched. I just put seasonings and water in this to start with a raw whole chicken. So let's get this going. And there she is, all falling apart. Bay leaves from boiling it from yep, and the bones just will pull right out. That is how I want my chicken to be for this dish, is just bone just falling right out. And let's strain some chicken broth. And use some of this for dinner, and some of this will be stored for later. And in the same exact pot, I'm fixing to throw in bacon and onion and celery and carrots. I will come back when that is all in here to show you. Alright, for a whole recipe, you want to cut up one package of bacon, just one normal little package of bacon. Cut it up. And we're going to start sauteing it. And while that's sauteing for a minute, I'm going to cut up some onions and throw them in there next. Alright, got an onion. Well, technically I use shallots today, but you could either use shallots or just a large onion. And peel it and cut it up and get it in there with the bacon. Start sauteing it. Let that stuff cook down together really well. And while this is simmering, well, sauteing, wrong word, sauteing down and cooking together, peel you some carrots, wash your carrots, wash some celery, and chop both those all up enough that you would like to add into your soup. Now add in your carrots all chopped up, and make sure you stir it up real good. See, it's been browning, grinding, sauteing for quite a minute here. Next, I'm going to add celery. Now, that was about 4 to 5 large, and I'm talking large, carrots. And that was a whole stalk of celery that I just put in there. Now, we're going to saute this down for a little bit while I shred the chicken up. And the chicken's been sitting over here cooling down for me to shred up. So, yay! I'm about halfway done shredding this chicken and making a little scrappy plate for my doggy. And I went ahead and put 2 scoops of minced garlic in there that I'm fixing to stir up in there for it to continue to saute down while I finish shredding this. Alright, I have sauteed down all the veggies and added in my 8 cups of homemade broth that I got off of boiling the whole chicken, and then I had to adjust because I needed a total of 12 cups of chicken broth in there, so I had to add in a quart of pre-made chicken broth that I bought from the store. It's okay though, it'll still be really, really good. But there's 12 cups of chicken broth and bacon and sauteed onion, carrots and celery, and there's all my shredded chicken. I need to put about 6 cups worth. And then I just want to show you guys these things. These are my favorite off of the whole chicken. These are what are called chicken medallions. They're in like the back side of the bones, like in like just little cubby holes. It's not very big. Next time I shred a chicken, I'll just have to show you. But these are my favorite to eat, so I'm probably going to keep these out to eat. And we're back. I have now put a whole package of cream cheese in this, and I put 2 small cans of cream of chicken soup in here. You either need 2 small cans of cream of chicken or a family-sized can. And then you need to fill that up, either the 2 small cans or the large family-sized can, with milk and pour it in here as well. And then if you're like me, I just buy a container of this. So I'm gonna add as much of this as I would like. And yeah. Then we're gonna let that cook down until it's time to add in the noodles. And I will come back to you when that is time. So now that I cooked that for a little bit here, I am adding in, I like to add in thin spaghetti noodles into this, but you can add in whatever kind of noodles you would like to add. I just add in a whole 16-ounce pack, a whole 16 ounces of noodles into it. And like I said before, if you want to, you can also cut this recipe in half. You can find like kind of similar of this recipe online. Just go look up cracked chicken noodle. But we're gonna let the noodles cook in and some of the juice absorb in the noodles. And then once that's done, then we're going to add some shredded cheese. So I will come back when it's time to add the shredded cheese. So now it's thickened and I'm adding in my shredded cheese. And I'm going to let it kind of just come together and sit for a minute. See how thick it is? Nice and thick. Once I dish a bowl of it, I will show what the bite looks like. Well, here is the cracked chicken noodle all together. See, it's not very saucy, or it's got a little sauce, but it's not very soupy. You can make it as soupy or as saucy, I guess, as you want to. If you want to make it more soupy, you can. But this is what it looks like when it's finished. And I have a whole pot of it for me and my kids for the week. Yay! It's so yummy.